So last night, I turned on the 20th Century Studios 80s action thriller Predator. But before I do talk about Predator, um, they're not sponsoring this video. I mean, I've never gotten a sponsor before, but I highly suggest getting a 5-piece Cinesnack from Sonic. These are like, whenever it comes to like anything cinnamon related, these absolutely slay. It's so good. I usually just like to have the snacks first and then the cream cheese later. I put it in like a cooler for a bit. Alright. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Now, Predator. Oh, it's amazing. From from the excellent performances from the cast, especially Arnold Schwarzenegger, to the awesome lack of music to give off that real suspense, to the Predator's design, to the practical blood and gore effects. This film is basically like an essential part of 80s blockbusters and 80s action thrillers. And I love how in the end, like just like how we see in the latest one, Prey, Arn- Arnold like ditches all his guns and modern age stuff, and he like blends in with the mud so the Predator doesn't see him, and then he just makes equipment and sets up traps in that epic and awesomely shot climax. There's some beautiful cinematography in this film. Like in the final battle, you have these epic wide shots of like this area of the jungle that Arnold and the Predator are fighting in. Not only that, this film just has some iconic moments, like that awesome handshake, and where Arnold's like, "You son of a bitch," and then the two just like do this with their muscles. I just get so excited whenever that happens because I don't know, it's hard to explain. And also, Arnold's one-liners like "knock knock, stick around," and "get to the chopper." But then there's also that one line, "You ugly mother." So many great one-liners in these iconic movies. And like I said, the performances were great. These characters are actually well thought out and well developed. With a lot of movies from like the 80s and 70s, Predator was like ahead of its time. That's how I feel. And the score by Alan Silvestri, just top notch. Frankly, this guy can do no wrong. We've seen him do Back to the Future, the Avengers films. This one, Polar Express. The dude is unstoppable. Yeah, that's what I think of Prey. No. That's what I think of Predator. A nice, epic movie that's like an iconic part of a brilliant decade.